Okay, guys, um, welcome to the client acquisition section. In this video, I'm going to be speaking about your client acquisition mindset. Okay, you must have a mindset before you set out to find clients. And when I mean clients here, I mean foreign clients, clients that can pay you 100, 200, $300, $500, $1,000. But then you must understand that you must have to start small. This is not something that you rarely trust me, you rarely be a beginner and get a client that will pay you $1,000 in the beginning. It happens, but it's rare. Okay, you most often times you're going to get clients that are going to start with paying you $50, maybe $100, and then that is how your income will keep increasing. Okay, your income will keep increasing, and you will looking and finding better clients. You don't stop looking for clients. You continue looking for clients. Okay, even top people with top digital skills are looking for more clients. They don't stop looking for clients. Okay. So this is the client acquisition mindset. You have to have a certain mindset before you look for clients. It's possible that you can work with these foreign clients. I mean, people in the US, UK, Canada, I've worked with these people. Okay. I've worked with these people. All they need from you is to know that you have a skill and you have actually done this before and you can prove that you have done this before. That's all they need. Okay, there are companies looking for professionals in this field in digital marketing, whether you have a UIS design skill, whether you have a graphic design skill, whether you have a content writing skill, a ghost writing skill, a copywriting skill, whatever skill you have, whether you can write YouTube videos, whatever skill you have, there are people constantly looking for professionals in this field. But the problem is there are not enough professionals. But after going through this course and practice and double practice, you will become that professional that companies are looking for, right? So let's get into this. Your client acquisition mindset. There are things you need to know. First of all, you must have a digital skill. You must have a skill. There is no point beating about the bush. You must get a digital skill, okay, to be able to make clients to see reasons why they should open their wallet and pay you the money you are looking for. You must have to convince them that you will be of great value to them and their company, right? You will be great value to them and their company. So you must have a digital skill. There is this one time in the beginning part of my career, I bought a course and there is this guy who, once he landed in the course curriculum, he just went to the client acquisition section immediately. And then he went through the material of the client acquisition section in that course. And then he started applying for jobs immediately. And luckily for him, fortunately for him, one of the clients responded. The next thing they asked him to do is to submit his portfolio. Now, this guy hasn't done any work. He doesn't have any portfolio. Now, he comes back to the group, right? And he's begging people to give him their portfolio so that he can submit to these clients. You see, this guy is already creating a reputation of fraud for himself. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. So, guys, there is no way you can you can run away from this. You must get a digital skill. You must have a skill, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Just get a skill. And when you get a skill, that's when you know that it's possible to work with these guys. It's very, very possible to work with this. And the money you're looking to be paid is going to be paid to you. But before they give you that money, you must be of great value to them and their company. So you must have a skill. That is the first thing you need to, that's the first mindset you need to have. The second mindset you need to have is that you must have at least a professional portfolio. You must have a professional portfolio. Okay, in this course I'm going to show you how to create a professional portfolio that you can host on your Google Drive. Okay, you can create your portfolios and you can attach videos to your portfolios, like an introductory video whereby you can, when you bring clients to your portfolio, they get to watch you talk to them. They get to watch you introduce yourself to them. I'm going to guide you on how you're going to do this, what you're going to say in the video, how you're going to arrange your video, where you're going to host it, and how you're going to basically prepare your portfolio to look as professional as it is. And then how you're going to generate links, right? Because you're going to generate links that you'll be sending to clients. All these that I will teach you in this section, right? You must have at least a professional portfolio. I'll tell you, I will show you how to arrange this, okay? So the third thing you need to understand is that you need to understand that this is a numbers game. It's a numbers game, okay? Like me, what I do is that I play with the 10% rule. That is me. The 10% rule. I have my own 10% rule. Whenever I'm looking for clients, my 10% rule states that whatever number I reach out to, I'm expecting that 10% of them is going to get back to me, and I'm expecting that 3% of them are going to go on a call with me, and I'm expecting that I will close at least 1 or 2% of them. Let me repeat this process again. Here is my 10% rule, and here is how it works for me. The number of people I reach out to, I'm expecting that 10% of them will get back to me. And I'm expecting that 3% of them are going to go on a call with me. And I'm expecting that I'm going to close 1 or 2% of them. So, assuming that I reach out to 100 people, right? I want to acquire new client, and I reach out to 100 people. I'm expecting that at least 10 of them is going to message me back, and is going to return my message, right? They are going to return my message. And now I'm expecting that 3 of those clients are going to set up a call with me, to come on a call, on a video call, maybe on Zoom or Google Meet, or on, Microsoft Teams, whatever platform they are going to use. You must have to go on a call with these guys. So I'm expecting that 3 of them will go on a call with me. And then at the end of the day, I'm expecting to sign or close at least 1 or 2 clients from those 100 that I sent DMs to. So these are numbers game. You have to understand that. And trust me, if you send 1,000 DMs and you get 1 client that is going to pay you $500 to $1,000, it is totally worth it. Trust me, guys, it is worth it. What it looks like is like a pregnant woman who is going through labor. She's feeling pains all over her body. She might curse her husband at that moment. If you're married, you know what I'm talking about. So she might curse her husband in that moment. She might call you a stupid man. She might insult you and insult your grandparents in the moment that she's feeling that pregnancy pains. She might insult you. Take it. That's one of the things they will teach you in the hospital when you're going, when your wife and you will go for antenatal. So if you have gotten there, you already have that experience. If you have not, don't worry, you will still get there. Now, the point here is that as soon as she drops the baby, as soon as she gives birth to the baby, all those pains goes away and joy comes in. She forgets everything she has said. Like, if you make a video and show her what she said, those in that period that she's going through that pain, she may not recognize herself. That is how it is for some women. Okay, if your wife is like that, God bless you. If she's not, God bless you. So moving on. So this is a typical example of it. So when that joy comes, you will forget all the work you put in, and you will know that it is worth it because you put in the work, you put in the numbers game, and you got it. Okay. So the fourth thing you need to know, okay, the fourth mindset you need to have is to grow a thick skin. Okay, you grow a thick skin. I just want you to imagine this. You sent messages to 100 people and 10 of them replied you. Now you got 90 rejections, or you got 90 people who ghosted you, or you got 90 people who won't even acknowledge your message. For some people, or rather for a lot of people, that's demoralizing. But then you can't allow it to weigh you down because you are bound to go through this. I will be honest with you, you are bound to go through this. Okay, you are bound to go through that to acquire to that 1 client that is going to change your life. Trust me, 1 client is enough. If you get 2, that's good. If you get 3, you are in heaven. You see money flowing into your account. And it happens, it's real. It happens. It's happening to some people. Like I'm speaking to you right now, it's happening to a lot of people right now. It can happen to you too in no distant time. So you must grow a thick skin. You must grow a thick skin for rejections. You apply to 100, you send DMs to 100 people, 90 rejected you, and only 10 message you back. Out of the 10, only three said, okay, let's see what you've got. They go on a call with you, and you can only close one or two of them, right? So you must have to grow a thick skin to be able to go through this. Okay. So the 15 you need to know is you have to be consistent. I've seen people who go through client acquisition and they reach some resources or they discover something new, and then they are pumped up to use what they have, what the knowledge they have acquired. They are pumped up, and then they go hard on the first day, they go hard on the second day, they go hard on the third day. By the fourth day, they have not gotten any reply from any of those people they went hard on the first and second and third day. They begin to slide back. Maybe they are sending 50 DMs or 30 messages every day. They are supposed to have sent 300 messages in 10 days, but then they sent 30 messages in a day, 30 the next day, 30 the third day, making it 90. They have not even gotten to 100. Sorry. They have not even gotten to 100. And then they are already lacking the morale to continue going. And they start to slide back. Maybe the fourth day they send 20. The fifth day they send 10. And they will be like, oh, this thing not the work. Oh. Why am I wasting my time here? It doesn't work that way. Or at least it's not going to work that way for everybody. There are people who is going to send 10 DMs and they get three replies. Some people are going to send 5 DMs and they get 5 replies. Some people are going to send 100 DMs and they get 1 reply. Some people are going to send 50 DMs and they get like 40 replies. It's not that they are too brilliant. It's just how the system works. Nobody can explain that. Okay? So you have to be consistent. Whatever it is, be consistent. If you get a $500 job, the amount of work it takes to do a $500 job, that's the amount of work it will take you to do a $5,000 job. There is no difference. I am speaking from experience. Let me repeat this again. If you get a $500 client, the amount of work, the amount of time you spend doing a $500 job, that's the amount of time you spend doing a $5,000 job. Okay, it's just that your $500 client is at a level, and then your $5,000 client is in a bigger level. Trust me, the job that you do, the research that you do, the research that you conduct, the questions that you ask are the same. That's the same amount of time you put in. That's the same amount of work you do. So if you learn to be a fast worker, you might spend 5 minutes writing a copy for a particular client, and he's still going to pay you your $5,000. If you are still a fast worker and you take the same 5 minutes to write a copy for a $500 client, he's still going to pay you $500. That's how it is. So okay, you have to be consistent. Be consistent in client acquisition so that you can move up the ladder. You can move from earning 200 to 300. You can move from 300 to 1,000, and you keep scaling. Okay, so the last thing you have to know is to keep an open mind, right? You can keep an open mind. Because you started a course with someone and they got a client in 1 month, doesn't mean that you won't get yours. Yours is coming. Maybe they get a $200 client in 1 month. You have not gotten any. They are collecting $200. And then you keep going, you keep grinding. And then after a month and 2 weeks, or after 2 months, you land your own client of $2,000. It happened. I know it happened to me like that. People were getting jobs where I was. I wasn't getting any. And then by the time I landed one job, I landed the first job, everyone was like, people were getting paid at the time, people were getting paid $15 per email to write one email, right? Sorry. People were getting paid $10 to write one email. But when I got my own job, I was getting paid $30 to write one email. Like the rest of the group were at 15. It took me more time to get my own job, but then the client I found was paying me more money than them. And in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks, I made more money than the rest of people in the group. Right? So that is how these things happen. Keep an open mind. Okay, so I've succeeded in telling you your client acquisition mindset, guys. This is real. Finally, I want to tell you that this is real. If you put in the work, you will get value. And if you get value, you will be able to offer this value to foreign clients. And they're going to pay you like they're going to pay you the money they are looking for. Okay, if you're like me, an introvert like me, the kind of introvert that if I have food and internet connection in my house, I can stay indoors for 1 week and I'll still be making money. That's right. I'll stay indoors for 1 week and I'll still be making money. So if you're like me, this is the kind of job you want. This is the kind of job you like. See, everything I've dreamt of, that's the kind of life I'm living right now. The kind of life like that, people will not know your source of income, but people will see that you are doing well for yourself. That's what you want. That's what I wanted, and that's what I get. That's what I'm getting right now. I want that for you. Okay. So keep an open mind, bend down, learn this digital skill, and you will be glad that you did. Okay. Right. I will see you in the next video.